Hi there, this is Teresa Eicher with Counseling and Wellness Services of Archbold. We are in partnership with Jill Holgrave Wellness Consulting Services. As we get deeper into the fall and winter is coming soon, the holidays are coming, I'm kind of sticking to that discussion point of what do we do as the days become shorter, the days are a bit gloomier, how do we navigate the holiday rush and all of that? So, I want to talk with you a little bit about going outside. Yes, I said it. As the winter approaches, it's freezing, it's snowing, it's cold, and sometimes we just want to stay as far away as we can from the outside. But the truth is that when you look at studies based on world happiness, two of the happiest nations, Finland and Norway, two of the coldest nations, two nations that have a whole lot of darkness, they oftentimes rank amongst the happiest of nations. And so there's multiple factors that factor into that. And so I don't want to minimize the full breadth of the factors that go into that. But I also want to just highlight that these are two nations that really have a perspective of the importance of being outside. And very much so incorporate that into their culture. And so it's a cultural belief there about the importance of connecting with nature, being outside, connecting with people. And so, I just wanted to take a little bit of time here today and share with you maybe the importance of, rather than I want to stay inside, I want to limit as much of my time outside as possible. I'm not a fan of all of these elements. Maybe we need to pivot. Maybe we need to shift that thought. Maybe we just need to consider some time outside. Okay, so you might be thinking, okay, Teresa, what are you realistically trying to rope me into here? Are we talking about a ski trip? Are we talking about snowboarding? Like, what are we talking about here? And those are great. And if you want to do that, certainly schedule yourself a vacation and get to a mountain and go snow skiing or snowboarding. But really what I'm talking about is just the day-to-day of just being intentional and making sure that we schedule some time on a daily basis to try to get 20 minutes outside. And so that might be 20 minutes of walking outside in your local neighborhood. That might be 20 minutes of shoveling snow. That might be 20 minutes of, going to a local park. That might be 20 minutes with your kiddo outside riding their bikes. I know we oftentimes don't really think about doing those things in the winter, and we oftentimes try to shut ourselves in. But what we know is that the more isolated and shut in we are, typically the more anxious and the more depressed or sadness that we have. So, just trying to consider this idea of, okay, if I were going to go outside, when might I do that? Is that a morning thing? Is that an afternoon thing? Maybe over my lunch? Is that a right after work type thing, right? And what is it that I would want to do outside? Like, what do I find joy in as I'm outside? Is it walking around a local park? Is it noticing the squirrels? Like, what is that for you? And so it can be pretty simple and sometimes bring a big punch to it. So overall, when you look at time outside and connection with nature, a lot of what research talks about is improved mood, improved focus and attention, less anxiety, greater connection with others when you are with them outside. So I just encourage you, as much as we enter into this winter season, this holiday season, and we think, oh, here comes the cold. Maybe we just pivot a little bit and we ask ourselves, how much of that can I tolerate? I know a goal for mine over this next month is to try to get out daily with my son and do a little bit of bike riding. It really does bring a lot of connection for us, and we really have a lot of fun just going through the local park as we ride our bike. All right, I'll send you off. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will talk with you soon.